Alright, hello YouTube. We are back with another video. Today we are talking UI and why yours sucks and mine doesn't. First of all, you're showing combat numbers above enemies' heads. Why? Why do I need to see how much damage I'm doing on these monsters? Just turn it off. There's ways to turn it off. It's in options, game, combat, I think, and then, I don't know, it's in here somewhere, but why are you showing how much you're getting healed for? Why are you showing how much damage you're doing, right? Advanced interface options is a thing. Combat, floating text, right? Just turn it off. None of it matters. If you dodge, parry, or block, like why would you care, right? Let's get back to the basics though. Why are you using Plater? Because who? Tactics told you to? He's a scrub. Why? Because Quasi told you to? I love Quasi, but he has a weird UI, right? Stop using Plater. All those Platers showing multiple debuffs on every monster. It is cluttering up your screen beyond belief, and that's why you're missing kicks and you can't kick anything, and I have to get it. Stop doing that, okay? Get rid of Plater, get rid of Elv UI, get rid of Shadow UI, and go back to default Blizz. Look, my personal frame is huge. I know if I'm going to die. You need the most important thing. This could be bigger, actually. The most important thing is that you are not dead. And if you're a healer, it's that your party is not dead. This is my target. This is my person. I have a weak aura set that I made that's right here. It's based off of the one you'll see from like Luxthos, but I custom edited it. I can see that I have a free wog available and how long remaining. I can see that I should cast Judgment. I can see that I need to cast Consecration. I custom made that. You're not going to have this, but like just get a pre-made package by either Luxthos or someone else and put it between you and your target and keep your eyes where they belong. Your eyes belong within this circle. Okay, the monster having crippling poison or some kind of burning from Consecrate is not going to change the order in which you press your buttons against the mob. Neither is damage above their head. Just turn it off. Just go back to default Blizz UI. I know that it was crap 19 years ago. I can attest to that. But today, it's amazing. You don't need anything. You literally don't need anything. And your load screens are 10 times as long as they need to be, okay? And your screen is 10 times as cluttered as it needs to be. I have never had a load screen boss because I don't have all that junk. I just have a couple weak auras. Like this is a weak aura tracking my my new tier set bonus, my stacks of sanctification. And now that I finally have 4-piece tier, but anyway, I was tracking it before. But so, look, have a couple weak auras. Like you want your coolies like near you, right? Defensive and offensive. I know that wings is available, right? I know I need consecration. I need to roll a defensive. I pop wings. I pop divine toll. Look at my cursor too. This is cursor trail, guys. Cursor trail. It's really good. /CT. Get cursor trail. Make sure you show during mouse look. Because what is mouse look? If I hold down right click on my mouse and I drag, right? Most people forget where their mouse cursor was. But you can see mine. It's right on that guy's face. So if I need to wog Raven, I know that I need to go like this. Let go and go right there. Now I can even start here and fight the mobs. Look at my cursor. It's right next to Raven. I need to roll a defensive. I need to throw shield. I need to shield. I need to press R. R. Bubble is available. I can see that. E. R. R. Now look, if Raven needs help, boom, I got her. If she needs sack, boom, let's fight. I need to pop consecration. Okay, good. I need to roll a defensive, right? I don't have defensive rolling. I have tiers available. If I need it, I can bubble. I have lay on hands available and bop. Divine toll came up. You need to have your eyes in the middle of the screen. And you need to stop having so much clutter. You need to stop having these weird shadow, whatever it's called, LVUI, whatever it's called, where you're showing like portraits of people and whatever. Just default Blizzard UI is amazing. It's goated. Now, what are the settings I'm using to achieve this? Okay, first of all, in this, you go to, let's see, no, yes, no, you go to edit mode. So in edit mode, you go to your party. Okay. Use raid style party frames. Yes. Now, you want to use class colors. Look, raid frames right here. And then, okay, so raid frames is how you get it to be like that. And then, is it like this? No, it's this, options, something in here, interface, show nameplates, larger nameplates. This is important. Enemy nameplates, minions, and minor. Make sure you're showing minor. And then chat bubbles, you want all. But there's a way, it's somewhere in here, guys. You find it yourself, social or something. It's like you want to turn on class colors. Well, it's not very helpful, so find it yourself. It's in here. And then you can also sort by role. So in my parties, the tank is always at the top, and then the healer, and then the 3 DPS. That way everybody knows the one on the top needs to stay alive the most, and the one in the middle, or second, is the second most, and then and so on and so forth from there. As far as like a bigwig setup, I recommend big wigs, little wigs with big wig's voice. I have my moving anchors as such. Just close this. So, look, my emphasized bars are right next to my party. That's within what I'm looking at. Countdown is within my circle of what I'm looking at. Emphasized messages, and like info box and whatever this is. Those don't matter as much. They rarely come up. But this especially, emphasized bars, make it large, guys. Make this very large so that you can actually see what's coming and when. This one is right above it for things that are coming more down the line. Right, but this is just clean. Clean up your UI, guys. Get rid of Plater. Get rid of everything. Just do default Blizz. Let me see if I can find what I was talking about in that before I end the video. Target party frames, raid frames. Raid frames, let's see. Groups, separate groups vertical. You can change that. You can do separate groups horizontal or whatever. When you click on the party size, sort by role right here. Sort by role. This is very important. Sort by role. Okay. That's where it is. I found it. It's in edit mode. Okay. That shows the tank, then the healer, then the 3 DPS, right? If one of these DPS is low, but one of these two people is low, it's these two people that get saved first, especially the healer. The tank usually can live. How did I do class colors? It's in here somewhere, I swear. It's somewhere in here. Hold on. Why are you showing your own name, by the way? You forgot what your character was? Turn off my name. Okay. Always show nameplates, larger nameplates, and then I do overlapping. The reason I do overlapping, if you do stacking, you almost always have to be top down because, look, you're not quite sure where they are in relation to you. And when you top down to get kicks, it's just awkward. This is something they could improve. I wish these were stacked a lot closer to each other, but they're expecting you to have a trillion debuffs showing. Also, I am using an add-on called Remove Debuffs on Enemy Nameplates. If you want this, you have to Google it. You have to create a custom add-on, import a script, and then save it. This is not an add-on you could find on CurseForge. It is custom. Showing if the monster you're targeting has Crippling Poison, Shadow Word Pain, etc., all these debuffs is Omega cringe. It does not affect what you do in the game, okay? The only things you need to see are things that affect what button you're going to press next, or how you're going to position, or how you're going to react, and you need to be able to anticipate things, and you need to be able to see what's going on in the area around you. Too many of you are like, whoops, I died in bad, because you're using Plater, ElvUI, Shadow UI, and Whim, and all this bull stuff. Just don't do that. And then there's somewhere in here is class colors. Yeah, right here. Raid frames, display class colors right there. Display aggro highlight. That's another thing. My 5 party members, if one of them has a red frame around them, they have aggro on something. Display pets, no. Display incoming heals, no. Power bars, no. This, no. Main tank and assist, yes. Show debuffs, and then look, this is extremely important. Guys, show debuffs on your party members. You want this on, but only if you can dispel it. If you are a class with cleanse toxins or dispel or curse removal or bleed removal, evokers, I'm talking to you, this is what you want it to be, okay? Display health text. No. No. Why would you do that? I can see the color. The color goes down, guys. What this will let you do is that if Raven receives a curse, I cannot see it because I don't need to know that. I can't do anything about it. If, however, Raven receives a poison or whatever I can dispel with cleanse toxins, a poison or disease, it will show up. Only debuffs I can remove will show up on my party. Therefore, I can hover over them, I have a mouse over macro, and I can get rid of it. Also, why are you guys all showing all of your bars with your buttons? You need to memorize those. Here's bartender, here's bar 1, And bar 2, here's all my keybinds and my buttons, but why would I display them, right? Use a weak aura pack. Get it up here by your character. Having all this shit down here, and like, if you click your abilities down here, just please learn to use keybinds. I'm not going to criticize you, but it's 2023. It's time to use keybinds, and it's time to memorize them and use a weak aura pack, right? I hide all of these because I memorize them and I have them right here. So I turn those back off because it's clutter. It's clutter, guys. You need to be looking like what's happening. You need to be, sometimes you need to be face down view, right? Let's say there's an AoE that's going to hit here, but it's going to be safe over here. Look, I can be pixel perfect safe. I'm not getting hit. Morchi, right? Sandblast or Shockwave from the arena boss in Rise, right? I can dodge it perfectly. And wait, those are still overlapping. Options. I don't want them overlapping. I want, yeah, overlapping, good. Now, you may think, how are you ever going to kick something without Plater? Well, I kick way more than you do, don't I? So, let's figure it out. Here's what happens. If you're fighting a group of monsters, if one of these monsters begins to cast a spell, and you instantly press tab, and you're looking in their general direction, so let's say this guy. Let's go. I'm targeting this guy, X. Okay, let's say I'm sitting here, and remember, I'm using big wigs, little wigs, and big wigs voice. Let's say it says, Bulwark of Juju. Well, Bulwark of Juju requires Blinding Light or Stomp.
Yeah.
So if it says Bulwark of Juju, I blind or Stomp. But if it says Wildfire, I tab and rebuke. And look, I got it. I tab, rebuke, and I got it. Just press tab and kick. It will always target whatever monster is in your frontal cone of view that most recently started to cast an ability, okay? That's going to round up this video, guys. These are just weak aura packs or stuff that I made. I can help you with that later. Get rid of LBUI. Get rid of Shadow UI. Get rid of Plater. Go top-down view. Just get rid of the numbers above the enemies that are doing damage. Get rid of their debuffs. You need to be able to see what's going on. Look, I have this. Look, Shift F, R, F. I have a blog available. I have this. I have, look, my defensive is rolling out in 2, 1, new defensive, right? It's called rolling defensives, guys. I need consecration or I die. Good. Just clean up your UIs, guys. You can do it. It's worth it. It's just beautiful. Get everything kind of centralized here. If you're a prot warrior or like if you're like a prot warrior, you can move this because what can you even do to help them anyway? Like nothing really, but except rally. Now keep it here. Like you can rally or you can see that somebody has aggro, right? If their nameplate starts flashing with a red border, somebody's got aggro on something. Divine Toll's available. This is available. Look, I need to roll a defensive. There's one. There's another one. I'll save it. Consecration. Look, clean up your UI, guys. You're gimping yourselves. That's the end of this video. Rothadin signing off. Remember, if you or anyone you know is suffering from any kind of mental illness or stress or battle with addiction, don't be afraid to reach out to someone you love. I promise they love you back and you would be missed. Until next time, signing off.